Okay, so this is a 2004 GMC Envoy with 58,000 miles. I believe yesterday or earlier today somebody requested that I do a GMC Envoy. Sure enough, one showed up. And let's go around and see the interior quality, if it differs from the Trailblazer. Immediately I do notice a drastic difference, especially when it comes to the dashboard. The entire dashboard all around is soft to the touch, except for the covers here for the vents. And atop this section as well, this is hard to the touch. Though down the sides, over here, like so, it's all soft to the touch. Around the airbag, though, once you get to the glove compartment, it hardens right back up. This one idles very low. This one has some kind of issue. Well, these use a 4-speed auto, and that's about it for that. Here's the radio with only one CD. There's a climate control, dual zone, and you have the rear wiper control, power outlet, another power outlet, and another power outlet. So you have a trio right there of power outlets. You have the e-brake, obviously, and here's the center console. It's going to be the jiggliest thing you're ever going to see. They're always loose. There's nothing down there. All you have just a CD holder, and that's what it looks like. And every single one of these lids, they all break. The plastic underneath, you can see it sinks right in. And you have your cup holders. Up above, you really don't have any overhead console or anything like that. It's just pretty much plain Jane, though you do have the interior fixtures on the side of each door. You can see right there, right by the oh shit handle. You do not have a vanity light under the sun visor. All you have is just a plain mirror. Up on the door panel, has like a thin coating of vinyl, but it's not really anything to scream about. The armrest is slightly soft, and down the side it's padded with this vinyl. I do hate how it's sloppily placed. You don't see a nice fit and finish. You just see a big gap opening over here, and how it's discolored. It doesn't match the rest of the door panel. You do have the power locks, power windows, and the window lock, power mirrors. So let's go to the back seat. This is just interior lighting delay and such, panel dim, headlamps, and fog lamps. And the back seat really isn't anything to scream about, but it's not too bad. Sadly, in these Trailblazers, the seats do not recline, so you're just sitting there. That's about it. They do fold down once you lift up this section and fold down the backrest. You see how the headrest just automatically folded once you did that. So right behind the center console, you do have rear AC. You can adjust it to up above to the vents and to the floor, a mix. Pretty much you can do whatever you want, or to the floor only. You do have this cup holder, a bit on the flimsy side, but it works, and you have a power outlet. And materials follow through into the back seat onto the door panel. And materials follow through when it comes to the back seat. And materials from the front follow through into the back as well, so nothing changes on the door panel. And pretty much standard Trailblazer. Once you go right back here, it's nothing different. Just some storage compartments and just a little area sunken in here, mainly for jack storage or whatever thing you have that can fit in there, which isn't very much. The glass does pop open. And just a typical Inline 6-cylinder, it's the Vortec 4200, it's just a 4.2 liter. Nothing new here. See the clear coat already going on the bumper. And let's give this one a good rev. Very slow responding when it comes to the electronic throttle because I have it. I'm gonna floor it. See, too bad the tach doesn't work. I've driven quite a few of these, but in the Trailblazer version. Was never a fan of their ride. The steering was the loosest thing. The shocks have a tendency of prematurely going bad, but naturally these things are bouncy as fuck. They're very unstable, the front and the back. Especially the back. You have the live rear axle. They're very hoppy. It's not uncommon to see one of these hopping up and down when you're following them. You'll see them very bouncy. And the steering just goes right all over the place. It just doesn't feel connected at all. Other than that, in other areas you'll find the traditional cheap influence. Going back, the interior is somewhat better than the Trailblazer. Well, that's the Envoy.